Pressure, bullying, and everyday stress can cause some teenagers to have suicidal thoughts. Suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in the U.S. That's according to clinical psychologist Dr. Sherry Stemble.
According to the Indiana Suicide Prevention Coalition, Indiana's suicide rate has been higher than the national average for more than a decade. In a special report, News 18's Holly Campbell brings us the third installment of State of the Youth and Teen Suicide.
Nearly 1 in 10 Hoosier students attempted suicide 1 or more times in 2009, according to the Indiana Youth Institute. Clinical psychologist Dr. Sherry Stemble says what might even be more shocking is how many teens contemplate hurting themselves.
20 to 30% of all teenagers have a serious consideration of suicide at some point.
According to Mental Health America, suicide is the third leading cause of death for 15 to 24-year-olds nationwide. It's the sixth leading cause of death for 5 to 14-year-olds. Benton County is one place that knows the impact of suicide all too well.
For a while, 3 or 4 years ago, Benton County was the number one. Suicide had the highest suicide rate in Indiana, which is not a statistic we were very proud of.
I had a former player when I was coaching commit suicide. So I mean, it's just one of those that really impacts you and impacts the entire community.
Benton Community School Superintendent Destin Hunt says in recent years, Benton County has made an effort to educate everyone in the community about suicide. One way is through the Out of the Darkness Walk. The walk originated after a Benton County 5th grader took his own life. The walk not only raises awareness, but helps fund resources so suicide awareness can be taught in schools.
I think that's the key. I mean, obviously, I would think I would be naive by saying that we're going to prevent suicide, but I think the better education we can get out there, the more resources, things that are available for our students or our community members.
Suicide is a very preventable situation most of the time if people are just alert and aware and know what to look for, what signs to look for, and some ways of intervening appropriately.
Stemble has been helping parents better understand the warning signs of suicide.
We look for children who are withdrawn. We look for changes in mood, depression, hopelessness, children or adolescents who see that there's no way out, that the situation seems very desperate and there aren't alternatives for solutions. And some children certainly have just a biological predisposition to depression, which puts them at higher risk. But I think also peer pressure. I think kids are certainly dealing with a lot more interpersonal issues, especially with our internet, social media.
While it's impossible to prevent every suicide, Stemble says better education and awareness could save a life. Holly Campbell, News 18.
For more information and a complete list of warning signs of suicide and how to discuss the topic with your child, visit our website at WLFI.com.